Cancer, this is Crystal Rose, a Comfy Soul, and I'm here to do your reading. I'm going to start with the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. I'm going to finish with The Answer is Simple by Sonia Choquette. Let's see what's at the bottom. Ooh, what's that about? Say no. Look at her walking away. What happened there? Amongst the lavender fields, you said, I'm moving on. Well then, let's see what that's about, okay? All right. If you'd like to purchase any of these decks, there will be a link in the description below. Let's start with Psychic Tarot. Victory and success, wherever you're headed, wherever you're going, whatever you're walking to, when you're walking away from that, it's working. This is you following your intuition and making shit happen. That's awesome. Let's keep going. Tell me a story. This is you being spiritually strong, and underneath that was the waiting game. So I think while you're walking away, there's a part of you that is waiting for something else to happen because you're walking away. And at the same time, you don't seem too concerned about it. It's more like I'm hearing a curious thing. Like you left someone and all of a sudden they want to come make it right and be everything. And you're like, oh, now you want to do this, right? Okay, let's keep going. It's very clumsy. I'm feeling clumsy when I'm shuffling this. Very. Oh, I got to tell you, I had a crazy thing happen. I took a little break just before recording yours and I grabbed my phone and I dropped it. But when I picked it back up and kept walking, I somehow accidentally called 911 from an emergency screen, and my phone made this like whoop, 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 crazy emergency sound, and it called 911, and I didn't know how to hang it up, and I didn't know how to like reset my phone because now the location request is on, because they were like, it's like the thing where they can still find you if they don't talk to you or whatever. It was crazy. So it's like, it was almost like someone, now that I'm seeing this, looking for you, going, oh my God, this is a 911. Like, how do I keep them? They're getting too far away. Like, and I'm feeling the anxiousness of that still, plus the awkward shuffling I'm feeling. Sticky. It's sticky. It's a sticky situation. So you made a decision to move forward. You're looking at your options, but I feel like I need to look at this opposite person. Show me one more for where you're going, so I know, because I do feel another energy here. Yeah, you're being patient. You're doing you. So let's look at the other situation that's coming in your direction, or this other person, whatever that is. I'm going to take a look at them. So let's see. Something came sideways. What is this sideways one? They're freaking out. Totally, completely terrified that they've lost you forever and ever. Uh-huh. Well, it's what happens when you lose a good thing. Never lose a Cancer. They think you're everything. You're home. You're their safety. You're their foundation. You make everything right. You are their grounding space. You're everything. You're their base chakra foundation. You make home. You make them feel safe. I am hearing you guys like, damn right I did. Too bad they fucked up. They want to come make this right. They want to work with you. They want to build with you. They want to be a teamwork, a partner. This could even be a person that, like, this is such a weird scenario. You might have been their boss. They're afraid of losing their job, or they left the job to run away from you. It's just so much of you being in charge and them realizing they lost a good thing, a good foundation, a good partnership, someone they could have built with, you know? For some of you, I'm hearing they had to go figure out how to take care of themselves without relying on you or even somebody else's energy. I feel like that's their wound, is they were relying on somebody else to take care of them. because this feels like work to me. And it's like when you stepped in, you took over that role, and they never learned how to take care of themselves. So even if this isn't necessarily financially, I'm feeling a lot of emotionally you carried them. And this was something that they needed to learn wasn't your job. It was something you did of your own service, your own heart, something you wanted to provide, not something you were obligated to do, or that it's your job to fix them. Like, they have to do their own work, yo. What was it? That just stuck out at me. What's on the bottom of the deck here? Yeah. This is their need for their own self-esteem. This is you being proud of yourself. I'm going to put this on their side, though, because I'm still reading them. Yeah, they're finally stepping into their own sense of self-esteem, but really this is coming from them knowing that you're good without them, and that was eating them alive. And now they're understanding, like, okay, I get that they don't need me, so how can I honor them more where they're at now without sucking all their energy away? Like, they're kind of proud of you, actually. And they've worked on their own self-esteem, which is a big plus, because now they're not going to be that codependent person they were on you. Ooh, 3 cards just flipped over. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, they feel defeated without you. They've had time to look at their feelings, really deal with themselves, and emotional withdrawal. And harmony. They realize that they can be a reciprocal partner to the situation through peace. They can bring the blessings. They can bring the peace. This is something they probably didn't bring to you before. They're willing to work now. They're willing to work with you. They're willing to be less combative, I'm hearing. It was like their energy was like a child crying for attention, and you did that for a while. You gave them the attention, and now mommy needs to take a step back. There was a lot of nurturing on your part, right? Lots and lots of nurturing. And they miss that, but now they realize that you were giving because you love, not because you were trying to fix them or, like, you know, take over their life for them or solve all their problems. Aw, they genuinely love you. Spiritual union. Look at all that beautiful glowing energy. Makes a heart. You're sharing one cup. You're sharing one mind, one soul. This is really, really lovely. I think it's so pretty. Let me see how you feel about this, and then I'll give you some advice from The Answer is Simple. Ooh, that came out fast. You're willing to work with it. If they balance their way in, you're willing to work with them. If they come correctly and they've done their work and they're willing to let you be you and have your own space and do your own thing, because that's something I think you're learning to do, is have your own time and space and energy and goals and do you. You needed to separate yourself from this person so you could have 2 individual lives that you then put together, but you're whole people. You both needed to be whole people. Tell me what you've learned from this situation. Just about yourself. What did you learn about yourself? I'm hearing, I remembered how to love me. Yeah. How to deal with that amount of love when dealing with obstacles and challenges and other people's stuff. In particular, this is that person's wanting to come back in your direction, but you want to make sure there's no drama and there's not all that other bullshit attached to it. So you're finding your balance and you're moving forward. Even if you can't see what's in front of you, you know somehow it's going to be all right because you're finding your balance. It's good. Yes, you're being patient. You're watching the plan unfold. You're making your own plans. So it has to fit into your plan and who you are and where you're at now. You've learned how to overcome these challenges, though. So how are you going to respond to them? If you see them transform, you will let this happen. But you are guarding yourself. Notice how you're hanging on there. Okay? So take it easy on you. You know what you need. You know what it's supposed to look like. And you're chilling. You're like in recovery mode after all this. Let me see what your hopes, dreams, and desires are. What would you like next? What would you like? You'd like to move the fuck on. Do you not want this? Are you finished? Let me see. I mean, I see you finding your way, and that seems to be the most important thing to you, is you finding your way. I totally get that, and I think that should be number one. I applaud you for that. I wish more people would do that. Following your intuition, you're creating the universe before you, you're opening doors to opportunity. There's so many doors open for you. So, all right. Do you want this situation still with this person? Assuming it comes correct. Oh, shit just flew out. Okay, I'm going to take these, and then I have a surprise that fell out. So I'm going to go ahead and take them in the order they came. Crown chakra, you're trusting your intuition. You're holding strong. You're in your power. That's good. You need that. Otherwise, you can't let anybody or anything in, right? You're moving forward. I see you saying no to the devil. Not dealing with temptation, lame offers, nothing stupid that sounds like you're going to get sucked into the same situation as before. You just want to be alone. So if they come in, they need to resemble the new knowledge that you have now after you've looked back at the situation, because you're not having it. You've moved on. You're happy. You're good with you. Okay, what was the surprise card? I forgot about this one. You're manifesting like a badass. Literally everything you want and you can dream up is yours. Just stay in this beautiful heart space of freeing yourself. It's going great. Is that all you want? Freedom? You just want your heart happy and balanced. You just want love. If it looks like love, it's okay. That's all. That's the prerequisite. It needs to be amazing. Yes, you want your destiny. In whatever form that comes, you're open to it. You are all about it. Do you believe it's this person? Because I was asking. Yeah, I think that's what you were doing in the first place with this person. I think you knew there was a connection. I think you knew this was your person. But you've learned from the situation to be a better grounded person with your boundaries intact. You've learned lessons from this. And you're creating your own life, your own space, your own joy. You're finding your happy instead of just finding your happiness through catering to other people. I think that's beautiful. Let's get you something from The Answer is Simple. And what was at the bottom? I forgot. The say no is at the bottom, right? This is you like, no, I want something new. It's got to be new. It's got to be better. It's got to be different. If it's not you, fine. If it is you, it better look new. All right. Let's get you some advice from here. If you'd like to purchase these decks, links down below. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find me at comfysoul.com. There's a link for that in the description as well. Boom. You're filling your own well up. Yes. Find what makes you happy. Start that business. Do a job you love. Like, find your sense of freedom. Travel. Like, do the things that make you happy. Absolutely. Because that's the thing that was missing in this relationship before. Everyone has to know how to fill their own well. So I'm taking this for both sides. You needed this and they needed to learn it, but you needed to actually, like, put it into action. You knew what needed to happen, but you needed to put that action in for yourself. And you just freed yourself for them to figure it out. Yes. What? Something told me to grab another card. You're the first reading I did where I grabbed another. I think you are. Or at least I intentionally felt like, grab another card. It's not an emergency. And what did I say at the beginning? I had to tell you that story about 911. It's not an emergency. You don't have to rescue them. I feel like this was a relationship where everything was a problem. And it was always your problem to solve, and it had to be solved right now. And the truth is, it doesn't. And it never was yours, and you didn't have to do it, and it wasn't your fucking problem. Look at this guy having a good old time. Like, free yourself. Like, yeah, no. It's not that big a deal. It's really not. That's so funny. That's hilarious. I'm actually going to leave that there because I think that's damn funny. Thank you, Spirit, for being so funny. If you'd like to be notified of when the next reading comes out, hit that bell notification. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.